Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Work. My guest today is Diane, and she is feeling so helpless and tortured by the way her neighbor is treating their animals. You know, I am so glad that you tuned in and sit with me as we work through Diana's horrific experience with her neighbor and the way he treats his animals. Again, welcome to The Work. Open your mind. Travel with us. Hello, hello, hello. So happy to see you. So happy to see. I know what it's like not to see, I thought. I could see nothing through my eyes. It was some kind of eye disease going on. And it just was laughable. The moment I had the thought, I can't see, I'm blind, there's no hope, blah, 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 the head. I could see. I saw the world, just as you're seeing it now. So it was laughable. I lost nothing. Losing eyesight, you don't lose the world. I can see images of my granddaughters and my grandsons, and I can see the future where I'm going to have lunch later with Stephen. And did you see all those images as I was sharing them with you? You know what I love about freedom? Waking up to non-reality that we call waking up to reality. What I love about it is there is no downside. And those of you new to the work today, if it sounds pretty crazy what I'm saying and it doesn't make sense, perfect, you're right on time. But what we do here in this community, we identify and question the thoughts that cause all the suffering in the world. And when I say the world, that is your world. So I could say all the suffering in your world, but we all live in you. We are who you think and believe us to be. And we can't help you with that. We can attempt to. And still, what you're thinking and believing about him, her, them, this world, if it gets scary, if it gets painful, if it gets lonely, if you feel lost and frightened, depressed, identify what you're thinking and believing. Write it down and question it. So that's what we're about in this community. Let's do the work. Diane.
Hello, Katie. Hello, everyone.
Diane.
So happy to be here. I'm coming with you with the thought that makes me the most distressed in my life.
Yes.
So I thought it would be good to do it with you guys today.
Okay. So you filled in the worksheet.
Yes.
And those of you new to the work, there are 6 questions on the worksheet, and Diana's answered them. So what did you answer for number 1?
So for number 1, I wrote, I'm very sad and helpless and tortured by the way my neighbor treats his cattle. He has 1 female donkey and 20 sheep. And he keeps them in a paddle, you say? Something like that, in some enclosure. And I'm very scared to talk to him and his reaction, because he has a reputation to, just yell at everyone that comes to him, especially about this subject. And I'm scared he can harm my own animals. And so the sheep and the donkey are closed in this paddle for months now. They have clean water and they have food, because I checked, but the excrement is stacking up. And the donkey has, the hoofs of the donkey are growing and growing. And so because she can't walk on the excrement, and she can't move very much. And so I guess you cannot say they're badly, cruelly mistreated, but they're very neglected. And I feel like a coward, not to do something more than being a witness of this, and no one does anything. Oh, well, that's what, you have the situation.
So let's look at this.
Yes, please,
Okay?
please.
So find a situation. What situation did you write out of? Are you looking at animals?
Yes, in general, I feel very distressed by animal suffering, but now it's at my door, and I cannot ignore it anymore because
The smell.
Well, not the smell, but I mean, I walk before this, enclosure, not every day, but regularly. And even though they hide it, every day they try to hide it a little bit more, I know they're here. I cannot ignore it. I cannot do as if they're not, living creatures behind those walls.
You're walking by,
Yes.
just the way you've described.
Yes.
He mistreats his animals. So be there now. You're walking by, you see it. You see the animals in your mind's eye. You see them being mistreated, even though you can't see in anymore. You see those images of the past when you could see them before he hid them.
Yeah.
He mistreats his animals. Is it true? Walking by, be there now. You're walking by, he mistreats his animals. Is it true?
Yes. It feels like a yes first. Yes.
Okay. It feels like a yes. And are you sure? Don't, be there. You can even imagine the smell. Just be there now, walking by. He mistreats his animals. Are you sure? And the first two questions, those of you new to the work, is it true? And can you absolutely know that it's true? My shorthand for that second one is, are you sure? Which gives you time to meditate in that experience again, not to change your mind, but just to be sure that your ego hasn't carried you away. He mistreats his animals.
It makes me so sad. It feels like a yes again. I can see the donkey.
Okay, so it's yes.
Yeah, it's yes.
It's a yes.
Yeah.
Now close your eyes and answer this question. Be there now in that experience walking by.
Mm-hmm.
How you react. What happens emotionally, physically, the images of past, future in your head. Meditate in how you react, what happens to you when you believe the thought he mistreats his animals.
I'm helpless, and I feel hurt, deeply hurt.
And notice those images of past and future, very important. Be there now. They were going on. It's just be there now and identify them from here. When you think the thought he mistreats his animals, notice what the ego offers up. The images of past, future. When you think the thought he mistreats his animals, what do you see in the future? What does your ego offer up? Those images in your head of the future.
I imagine that the donkey won't be able to walk again. She will be more and more hurt. Imagine the excrements going overboard, and the animals are going overboard also because there's nowhere left to go except overboard, with the excrements. And I imagine, yeah.
So it's just horrific.
Yeah, kind of.
And then you see images of the future of you going to report him or tell someone, and then
it's been torture
with you.
Yeah, it's the torture. Should I tell someone, and if I do, should I stay hidden I mean, should I say it's me? Because if I do, it's gonna be terrible. Because with neighbors, it can go crazy.
Those images of the future come to your head as you walk by.
Yeah, yeah. It's me helpless when I walk by. It's me helpless to the situation that doesn't look like it's going better.
And full of fear if you step up to do it.
Oh yeah, and full of fear, like I'm gonna die if I say something. And I'm such a coward, and I feel like such a coward. It's unbearable.
Yeah. Okay, so just be in that. Now walk by and smell whatever it smells like, and look around you. This is not to overlook the fact that anyone would abuse animals. It's not about that. This is about who would you be walking by without the thought he mistreats his animals. So take a look at that without all those images running in your head. You can smell the smell and hear any suffering of sounds that might be coming out of it. In other words, don't mess with the reality you're in. Don't let those images of past, future move you. Who would you be without the thought he mistreats his animals? I want to move you back to 4. Who would you be? Who are you without the thought he mistreats his animals?
I guess I would be curious to know what's happening.
So don't guess.
Oh, I would be curious.
Be curious.
I would be curious I would like to go and check what's going on.
Yeah.
And I guess I would try to just find answers in an innocent manner.
Just be curious.
Yeah, be curious.
See what you see. Now, other than what you're thinking and believing, are you in any danger?
No.
Other than what you're thinking and believing, just smell the smells. Get real. It is what it is. He mistreats his animals. Turn it around. In that situation, I mistreat his animals.
Mm.
So just try that on. Give me an example if you can see one. In that situation, I mistreat his animals.
Not doing anything. I mistreat his animals by not doing anything either.
So just notice. You seem to be as helpless as his animals are.
That's why I feel. That's how I feel. That's the problem.
You're locked into that pen with the animals.
Yeah. Yes.
And your body is free. He mistreats his animals. I mistreat his animals. In my head,
yeah.
Look how you have them, like the donkey falling down. The donkey is so much worse than what you actually have seen.
Yeah.
So
because I remember showing the pictures and some videos. Some people say, and the people were like, "It's not as bad as you say it is," but still, if I let it go, it will be as bad as I say it is.
Well, just be there. Be there. They're saying it's not as bad as you think it is. They were right. There's the situation as you saw them to be with your eyes. And then there was the ego that took you into the future where they're so much worse. So those animals, as you walk by, you recall the last time you saw them, and then your ego exaggerates them.
Yeah.
And the fear you feel. He mistreats his animals. Turn it around. I mistreat myself.
Mm.
You know, we're animals other than what we're thinking and believing. We're living beings and like animals.
Yeah.
I mistreat myself. So get really serious. All of you sitting in this, where is it you mistreat you? In the way you feed you, in the way you bathe you, in the way you care for you, in the way you care for. I mistreat myself. I mean, there's one animal in your life. How are you treating it? One animal you can do something about.
I have more than one. I have two, and I take care of 7 stray cats.
Okay.
So I have 9.
Yeah.
Well, I try to take care as much as I can, but I should.
That's just very interesting. That assumes that he is not
Yeah.
taking care of his animals the best that he can.
Yeah. Yeah. I hear what you're saying. I think he does his best.
Look at you when you just don't give them the care that you want to give them, but you don't. Your own animals.
Yeah.
Just notice, no matter how little, notice what you're thinking and believing that keeps you from doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And then you understand your neighbor a little more.
Mm.
He mistreats his animals. I mistreat his animals. Let's look at 2. I mistreat his animals in my mind's eye, and because I don't do what I can to change it.
Yeah.
So let's look at 2. In that situation, walking by the animals, what do you want in that situation?
I wrote, I would like him to take care of his cattle, to take them out of their pen or paddock regularly, to scrape the cattle's excrement on a weekly basis, and that he asks a blacksmith to take care of the donkey's hoofs before she can't walk anymore.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot. And you don't know his circumstances.
Yeah, I know. He's probably overwhelmed. I don't know.
Who knows? I'm still looking to myself. Where is it that
I'm overwhelmed?
Yeah. I want him to take care of his cattle, to take them out regularly, to scrape the excrement, to take care of the donkey's hooves.
Yeah.
How do you react when you think that thought and you're walking by? Notice how the ego compares.
Well, I feel
Saw then and what you're seeing in your mind's eye.
Well, I feel overwhelmed. Like it's an impossible task. It will never happen, and it's just despair, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like
it's like a guilt-ridden life.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The ego does anything to protect you.
Yeah.
And anything short of ending fear. I want him to take care of his cattle, to take them out regularly. Now walk by, stay in touch with what you did see with your eyes, the mule, the cattle, and then look, you can't see them anymore. He's covered it. Mm-hmm. Would you be without the thought, I want him to take care of his cattle, to take them out regularly, to scrape the excrement, to take care of the donkey's hooves?
I'd be light and free.
So get light and free, and look at curiosity.
And yeah,
You're a problem solver.
what did you say?
You are a problem solver.
Oh wait,
We all are. Get curious. Notice. Curiosity just fills that space.
no. I would go just around and check if anything is the same or if it's been better or not, I guess.
Well, you're free to anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, sweetie. I want him to take care of his cattle. Look at what you wrote there. And turn it around. I want me to.
Take care of his cattle?
Keep reading. And I want me.
And I want me to take them out of their paddock regularly. And to scrape the cattle's excrement on a weekly basis. And ask a blacksmith to take care of the donkey's hoofs before she can't work anymore.
And how might you do that?
That's the first thing I thought, but the problem is if I do that...
Well, he seems to have, chances are he has the same problem you do.
Yeah.
When you're not taking the care that you want to care for your animals, chances are he is experiencing the same thing on a major scale. But it doesn't matter if it's a minor scale or a major scale. We're looking at the cause.
Yeah.
You could have that in common.
Yeah. Well, I've thought of going to him.
It's the opposite of cruelty. It is just being, some of us are so depressed or incapacitated that we can't even get out of bed.
Yeah.
And we don't have the money to call.
Yeah. But I'm so scared. He's too, and I wrote it after, he's too shallow or old school and proud for just a city girl neighbor to come and say...
Have you ever knocked on his door?
That's the thing I wanted to do, but I'm too scared to go because everyone...
Well, let's live the turnaround, okay?
Yeah.
Close your eyes. Walk up to his door. This is your turnaround. It doesn't mean you have to do it, but this is what it would look like. To knock on the door. And just imagine. I see your animals, and it came to me that you might need some help. How might I help you take care of your cattle? How might I help you to take them out regularly? How might I help you to scrape the excrement and take care of the donkey's hooves?
It's something I already imagined, but it scares the shit out of me because everyone says that he's gonna shout at me and and tell me I'm taking perfect care of my animals. Fuck off,
Oh, well, that's wonderful. You are fucked off. It's, they tell you that. It frightens you. And so far, the worst thing that he can do is scream at you, according to your neighbors.
Yeah.
So what are you frightened of?
But that if I do something, because if it says fuck off, because I've had all the scenarios in my head.
So do that. Just say if you ever need any help, I just let me know. I walk by here regularly.
Yeah, but then if he says fuck off, then I will have to call someone and say something's happening. Please go and check it out. And he will know it's me. Because I'm the only one who cares.
You're not doing it anyway.
But I will have to do it if I go and tell him.
Oh my goodness, you sound just like him. I have to do it.
I feel so guilty about the whole situation.
Well, just keep your open mind. Okay. Let's look at 3.
Yeah.
You know, you have, there are ways here that show up in the work that the ego keeps from us. And it shows us what the absence of fear looks like. So let's look at 3.
Yeah.
What
I wrote
did you offer him in that situation you're walking by?
I told him I wrote he should sell or give away his cattle if he can't take care of them, or ask for help if he's overwhelmed.
Okay. He should sell or give away his cattle. Is it true?
I
Just
don't know.
just think about it. Yeah, just think about it. He should sell or give away his cattle.
I don't know. Maybe he sells a sheep once a year, and it, helps him feed his family. I don't know.
So just experience that. You don't know. But you walk by and he should sell or give away his cattle. I know. You don't.
Yeah.
You don't know that human being and what he is thinking and believing and going through. Anyone that would harm an animal is confused. And confusion is, it's a word for fear. He should sell or give away his cattle. Notice how you react when you believe the thought. Notice how the ego pumps you up. That I know mind.
Yeah, and it's more, I think, selfish. Like it would lift me off of a burden.
Exactly so.
Mhm.
It is all about you.
Yeah.
Suffering animals frighten you.
Yeah, very much. The worst on the world for me.
And when
Yeah.
we're not free to change it, that's fear.
Yeah, it is.
It doesn't mean we can change it, but we don't know when we're full of fear.
Yeah.
We're capable of. He should sell or give away his cattle. Notice how you react when you believe that thought.
Yeah. I feel selfish and ignorant.
Yeah. Yeah. Now walk by, you're walking by, be there now, just as you were then, without the thought he should sell or give away his cattle.
How can I help?
Yeah,
Is what's left.
that's what's left.
What can I do?
He should sell or give away his cattle, turned around. I should.
I should sell or give away his cattle?
In your
If
mind, go ahead.
if he asks me if he needs help, if that is his will, and if he doesn't know how to do it, maybe he can help. Or I should sell or give away my way of thinking, or maybe just throw it away.
It's costing you a lot. It's
Yeah,
costing you a lot of the ability to. It shuts down the creative mind.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
It just closes the door on any creativity. It's
Mm.
And then a creative idea comes, the ego fills in that hole very quickly.
Mm.
Oh, but what would the neighbors say? He'll
kill me. Yeah.
He should sell or give away his cattle. How would you turn that around? He shouldn't.
He shouldn't sell or give away his cattle. Yeah.
So let's just contemplate that. What's an example? Why would he not have them up for sale? Why would he not sell them?
Because maybe he or his two sons and his wife are attached to them. Well, I know his wife isn't attached because I talked to her about them and she hasn't seen them in a year and a half, even though she lives nearby. But maybe he is attached to them. Maybe it would be
He should sell or give away his cattle. So, one, he's attached to them.
maybe it would be a failure for him to sell them. I
Maybe
don't know.
it would be
A failure for him. Maybe he's, I don't know.
meaning a loss of income,
Yeah.
considering their health.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
So, just muse on that. Just get still in that. It would cost him the income he needs.
Yeah.
Just musing, that's two. He should not sell or give away his cattle. Anything else come to mind? Any other example?
Yeah. I wrote yeah. If he can't take care of them correctly, maybe he shouldn't take care of them correctly. I don't know.
So this is what we meditate in, we get still in. So his wife isn't living with him?
She is, but when I talked to her about the donkey and the sheep with a light, WhatsApp mode. Oh, by the way, how's Manon? The donkey's name and the sheep. And she told me, oh, I have no idea. Since COVID, I haven't been to see them, even though the battle is 200 meters away from her house, but she doesn't care. And I told her, I just asked,
But you're assuming she doesn't care. She could be just like you, fearful.
Yeah, maybe she is. Because I told her, because she was like, I was like, yeah, you'd rather not have them. She's like, oh yeah. So I'm like, okay, like it's something. It's
pretty flip about it.
Yeah.
Pretty intellectual about it.
She's probably very fearful of her own husband. I don't know. She doesn't look crazy happy.
He should sell or give away his cattle. He should not sell or give away his cattle. Any other example come to mind?
He shouldn't ask for help if he's overwhelmed. Because, I wrote or ask for help if he's overwhelmed.
Familiar to you, not asking for help when you...
What did you say? I'm sorry.
Are you like that sometimes, not asking for help because of what people might think?
Yeah, I can see myself not asking for help sometimes, yes. Even when I'm overwhelmed. But after a while, I do. Like today, because I'm too much overwhelmed. I can't take it anymore.
So you could be a lot like him.
Yeah. Yeah, and maybe if I'm so scared of him and his reaction, it's because I know I can be maybe violent also sometimes in my, if something doesn't go according to my plans or...
So drop the maybe. Have you been? Have you been the way you imagine him to be in your life?
Yeah, I can be towards objects in the house or I don't know, sometimes on my animals, rarely, but I go like, shouting, stop asking to go out or stop whining. Yeah. Or when something falls and I just snap, and I'm like, oh my God, I wouldn't like to be in front of myself in the same situation.
You should sell or give away his cattle. He should not sell or give away his cattle. It could be he's too ill.
Well, he's not ill, but maybe
there are all kinds of illness.
Oh yeah.
Ultimate illness is states of mind.
Yeah. Then yes, he's probably ill.
Our
Yeah.
thoughts. It keeps us from caring for our animals at the level we'd like to.
But that's why I'm so scared of him. It's because I feel like he doesn't have the, a life that actually makes him happy. He's not a happy man.
He should sell or give away his cattle. You just described a very depressed person.
Yeah.
Have you ever been too depressed to do what? Do
Should
more?
be not. Oh yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure I've had I had moments like that. So that's
Oh, it's a
yeah,
yes. It's a
yeah,
yes.
yes.
It's how your ego will I have and no, yeah. It was he should sell or give away his cattle. Turned around, he should not sell or give away his cattle.
Mm,
Example, he may be too depressed.
yeah, too tired, too overwhelmed.
And so, as this, the work is, it's pure meditation, and these questions are simply placeholders that take you through that stillness. He should not sell or give away his cattle. He could be too depressed. Doesn't mean he is. Don't know. But what do I have on my plate?
Mm,
I'm unable to do when I'm depressed. For me, it was simply to get out of bed, the inability to even get out of bed. And I think of let's say, for example, things that weren't being taken care of and fall more deeply into the hole.
mm,
It's hell.
yeah, it is.
It's really, before we knock on someone's door, like, I want to knock on his door and just talk to him, but I'm too scared, and the neighbors say, and all the. To contemplate the reasons why we don't. And that doesn't mean we will or we have to. It's just that we can see the cause within us, the cause
Yeah.
of the fear that we would not knock on another person's home.
Mm,
The neighbors say, well, he'll yell at you, he'll this, he'll that. That what we're thinking and believing that frighten us from knocking on the door in the attempt to just support another human being.
yeah. Yeah, I'm scared like hell.
It could be if you bake something or make a soup or something, you just knock on his door and say, I always wonder about you, and I thought of you, and I want you to have this.
Mm,
And just be ready for him to yell or not answer the door.
mm,
But the person you live with, you're going to like a lot. You're going to like the one you live with, and that's you. And it could be you just keep doing that. He's the key to the animals
mm,
in this situation we're looking at. And you still have the option of calling authorities and reporting him. But there's a lot you can do. Chances are we'll see them as we keep going.
yeah.
You should ask for help if he is overwhelmed. Is it true that he should ask for help if he's overwhelmed?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's going to be worse if he does.
He might think someone will tease him or yell at him,
Yeah. Or punish him.
punish him.
Give him a fine, or something to pay because he doesn't take care of his animals.
Chances are he would be fine.
Mm.
Which is another, he's fearful of
Authority. Yeah.
selling the animals, bringing people to see them. And what are they worth at this state? He should ask for help if he's overwhelmed. I should ask for help when I'm overwhelmed with that situation, that man and those animals.
Definitely. Definitely.
So that gives you something else to say if you knocked on his door. I think of you and all that you have to take care of, and I just feel so overwhelmed, and I thought you might like this soup. And then you continue that when it comes to you. You know what? One thing we fear also is to say, how can I help? For example, would you like, I noticed your mule's hooves. Would you like me to call the vet? But if you don't have the money, then it could be that he doesn't either. We don't know. So what we have are authorities he may fear. Loss of income he doesn't have, we don't know. And how do you react when you walk by, you just see him as a terrible human being? We're looking at why. The cause of your fear is within you.
Actually, I'm much more distressed by my own helplessness than by thinking he's a terrible human being, because I understand he's human.
Don't see him as a terrible human being. So far, I'm seeing that the two of you have a lot in common.
Yeah.
And I see the three of us. We have a lot in common. And I don't know how many people are on in this community and tuned in today, but we all have a lot in common. And the ego offers up every reason, every apparent legitimate reason as to why we are too frightened to knock on the door and say, hi, we haven't talked, and I just want to introduce myself, and I thought you may, I don't want to put words in your mouth. I would just take soup.
Yeah, because I don't want them to think that I come with a soup or a cake just to judge them. I'm so scared that he feels judged by me.
You
just
have
talking
every
about
reason to take soup. He can't take care of his cattle.
Yeah.
If he can't feed his cattle, it could be he can't feed himself. Who knows? Let's look at 4, honey. You're doing so well. This is rough stuff, and you're not alone.
Thank you.
You know, that man is your teacher.
It is. I know.
So what do you need to be happy in that situation as you're walking by?
Why do I need to be happy? Oh, yeah. I wrote, I need him to realize he doesn't take good care of his cattle and that he should listen to his neighbor's advice and counseling. I need him to do something about it. I need me to do something about it. That's for sure, because I cannot ignore it anymore. Even though everyone says I should, I can't.
As a human race, I see him as like one of them, and I don't mean this disrespectfully at all, but he's like one of the cattle in your corral in that neighborhood, just metaphorically. He's one of the cattle in your pen. He's a neighbor.
Yeah.
And if the worst that can happen, you fear, is he'll yell at you, what would he say? What do you fear he would say?
You don't know anything about my work or what I do and how I'm
slow down. So far, he's right. You don't know anything about him or the work he does.
Yeah.
What else do you fear he would say?
He would say, you don't know how to take care of animals. I do.
Well, not all the time. Like, he knows how to take care of his animals. He did it for years, and then it stopped. And you take care of your animals, and then there are those moments that you can't, that you don't.
Yeah. He's going to say he does because they have food and they have water, and in that way he does take care of them.
Well,
but he doesn't go beyond just, the excrements and the walking and the living. For him, they have shelter because that's the paradox. He has constructed a shelter, which is nice because, they're not under the rain when it rains.
He's doing what he can.
Yeah. But now they're closed in the pen. Yeah. But they have water and food, which is good already.
So, okay. That's moving away from the worksheet.
Yeah, sorry.
That's okay, because when you're sitting alone in your worksheet, your mind will do the same thing when you're alone. It'll just go into the yeah, but, and just notice it's not wrong. And then just come back. You need him to realize he doesn't take good care of his animals. Is it true?
Yes.
Okay, so just feel that. Turn it around. I don't need him to realize he doesn't take good care of his cattle. So give me an example of why you would not need him to realize he doesn't take good care of his cattle.
That's hard for me.
I have one. Would you like to hear it?
Yes, please.
He knows how.
Okay.
He knows how. He's unable to. He's unable to. He could be physically fit and still be unable to.
He has two sons too, who are 20 and 19, who could take care of them, but they're,
So just notice you just floated away.
I know. Sorry, coming back.
It could be he won't even take help from his sons.
Yeah.
I need him to realize he doesn't take care of his cattle. Just notice how you react when you think the thought and you're walking by.
Excruciating, yeah.
And you see a monster.
Not a monster, but I feel so much pain. I just forget the monster. It's unbearable.
And you see him.
I feel his pain is directly. He inflicts his pain on his cattle, indirectly, unconsciously. That's what I see. I don't see the monster. I see the painful human that
No,
painfully.
I don't need him to realize he doesn't take care of his cattle. He does. And he's unable to do anything about it. And he doesn't have help from his wife. His sons could feel the same way as his wife does. Don't know. I'd have to talk to him to understand his life. It doesn't mean he would talk to me.
Yeah.
But if he is so mentally ill, he can't take care of them.
Yeah.
One way or another, then he could probably use some soup and a little understanding by someone who cares. And you care, or you wouldn't be experiencing so much guilt over this. But there are other ways of caring that don't require guilt.
Yeah. That'd be nice.
To be happy, you need him to ask his neighbor's advice. Is it true? Would that make you happy? You know, in the interest of time, I'm going to leave this work for you to go through slowly, quietly. It could take you 2 or 3 days to get through a worksheet written as beautifully as you have filled this one in.
Okay.
And so let's move to, he doesn't take care of his cattle. Turned around, he does. So your mouth is open. He does feed them. He does give them shelter.
And water, and fresh water, yeah.
To be happy, I need me to ask his advice.
Yeah.
What you wrote was, to be happy, I need him to ask his neighbor's advice. Well, you're his neighbor. I need me to ask for his advice. Meaning, how can I help? I'm your neighbor. And I see your mule needs some help. And I don't know quite how to help you, but I thought maybe you could direct me. Is there a way I can help? Again, I don't want to put words in your mouth. You'll see them as you sit in these worksheets.
No.
I need him to ask his neighbors for advice. Turned around, I need me to ask him for his advice on how can I help.
I wrote it down.
And if he yells at you, you can say, I brought you soup. And I'll just sit it here. And if you just put it back on the stoop, I'll pick it up later. I don't know. But you know, that's what I am very clear about.
Okay.
You need him to do something about this, you wrote. Turned around, to be happy, I need me
to do something about it. Yeah.
And another turnaround, to be happy, I don't need him to do something about this.
Right.
And then sit in that, question that one deeply and turn it around. You could sit in that one for a long time. Number 4, all of you here, number 4 on that worksheet is all about happiness. Number 3 is all about advice. Number 2 is about what you want. Number 1 is about the cause of your suffering and the emotional. So let's look at 5. He is in that situation. He is. Oh, sound, honey.
Sorry, I told my boyfriend that I was still with you. I'm sorry. What did
You're doing such good work today. This is just brutal. You know, as a human race, this is what this is where we're trapped. You show us so clearly where we're trapped. And the ego offers up, he'll yell at me, and such every reason in the world not to help.
Yeah.
But the whole world could stop helping, and you could be the one that helps. Just to clear your mind, it leaves you free. Leaves you free to walk in this world without guilt. And you can't help everyone, but every time you do, you're helping yourself. And you make that very clear to us today. You want to be free from this, and he can't give you your freedom. So 5.
5, I think he's dumb. He mistreats himself, hence he mistreats his animals. He's shallow, closed off, violent and cruel to his animals.
So he's violent and cruel.
Yeah.
To his animals. Is it true?
No.
No. Looks like there's a lot of suffering there, but violent and cruel intentionally.
No.
And how do you react walking by those animals when you think the thought he's violent and cruel to his animals?
It's unbearable. I feel helpless and I feel small.
And notice what the ego offers up when you think that thought, how you react, how the ego reacts of past, future. When you think the thought he's violent and cruel to his animals, look at the images in your head.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah.
He's violent and cruel to his animals. Who would you be without those images running through your head? Who would you be with those images running through your head? But drop them long enough to look at reality. Feel your feet on the ground.
I would feel powerful because, like you said, I'm free.
Yeah, and look at the sky.
Yeah.
And look at your freedom. You're not pinned up other than in your thoughts.
Yeah.
So you are locked into that corral or that paddock.
Yeah.
With those animals. That's a torture chamber.
Yeah, it is. It feels like it.
And you may not ever be able to do anything about those animals, but you are one animal you can free. He's violent and cruel to his animals. I'm violent and cruel to me. You get me, the ego's offering up. You're guilty, you're frightened, you feel guilty, and you haven't. He is nonviolent and kind to his animals. Just try it on. What do you see?
It's probably true. Because for him, the way he treats himself, I think when he comes back from work, he likes to be in his home and just eat. And that's what he does for his animals. He just puts them in a paddle with shelter, water, and food. And for him, it's being kind to his animals. It's probably much better than what his father or grandparents did, back in the days when we were much less sensitive to the animal suffering. So maybe he's kind in that way. He built the shelter, so I'm thinking it's a kind move. non-violent because he doesn't mistreat them directly. He doesn't beat them. He just leaves them by themselves. It's non-violent.
So look at the animals. You've seen the animals. You've described them to us.
Yes.
So look at the mule. Look at the cattle. Look deeply into the eyes of one of them that is the clearest to you.
The mule, yeah.
So be there. Don't change the mule in any way. Just look at the mule. The mule is suffering. Is it true? If you were in that condition, you would suffer. But it would be what you are thinking and believing.
Yeah.
This is a push for some of you new in the work, but even physical pain is either remembered or anticipated. The animal is suffering. They may not be as unenlightened as we are. I don't know.
I see the thoughts that make me think she's suffering or that she's sad, because I see, the bits and pieces you have, here when you wake up in the morning, and that animals have, and I'm thinking, oh, it feels like it's dry tears, which is not. It's just my imagination, and I'm thinking maybe the hoofs are a bit uncomfortable, but maybe she's happy to be with a roof on her head. I don't know. Don't know. Maybe it's better that what she's known.
How do I react when I think the thought? He is violent and cruel to his animals, and I think of that mule. You said it.
Yeah.
Cause of the pain you're experiencing in that moment is not the mule or the mule's pain. It is what you're thinking and believing.
Definitely in my head, yeah. Yeah. I see it. Very clear. Yeah.
If someone you love was suffering,
yeah,
you care about was suffering, and you could wake them up to the cause of their suffering by being that mule. Which one would you rather be? The you suffering?
Or the mule? The mule, I guess.
Don't guess.
I would be the mule.
That would be you. Animals are great teachers.
Yeah.
Everything in this world is a teacher. It's what we're thinking and believing about the world that is the cause of all of our apparent individual suffering. In that situation, I am dumb.
Yeah.
5 turned around.
I mistreat myself. Like, I think he mistreats his animals. I'm shallow, closed off, violent, and cruel to myself and to him, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I'm not trying.
It's like you fear what he'll do, and he's never done anything like that to you.
No, never.
And you've never
tried. Knocked.
So he mistreats his animals, he's shallow, he's closed off, he's violent and cruel. And I knock on the door, and what do you fear he'll say when he yells at you?
Fuck off.
Okay. So just feel that. You're at the door, knock on the door, you've got the soup, and he says, fuck off. Now just look into his eyes. What do you see? Just without your story, just look into his eyes. What do you see?
I'm not sure. I'm looking without my story, but I see pain and I see fear.
Yeah. Now turn it around. He says, fuck off. Follow the simple direction. Turn your body around and walk away. He's giving you clear direction. That's all. He could say fuck off and die. And so just
sorry, you can't die just right now, but otherwise I can fuck off.
yeah, that might not go down too well. But to follow the simple direction. It may not be what he wants to hear. Silently, just look into his eyes, see what you see, turn around, and go away. Was that terrible? Other than what you were thinking and believing?
No, but I hear the butts coming.
I'm glad you caught that but, because that's a movement out of inquiry.
Yeah.
You can try it on, knock on the door. What do you want? He's asking you, what do you want?
I'd like to bring you some cake and just know how you are. Because we've been neighbors for 10 years, but I don't know you and your sons and your wife that well. I just talk to your wife once in a while, but I was thinking 2023, we all have resolutions. My resolution is to know my neighbors better.
And then
Would
he
you
says,
like some cake?
then he says, F off. And just follow the simple direction.
Okay, bye-bye. No cake for you. More for me.
Leave the cake.
I leave the cake? Such a good neighbor. I want the cake for me now, huh?
Well, you can leave the cake unless he rejects it.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're not taking him the cake. That cake represents a hidden motive.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it wouldn't be an honest cake.
Yeah, true. I have to leave the cake. Whatever he does with it and the plate.
Listening is and being connected. These living turnarounds, all of you, when you're sitting in these living turnarounds after you question what you've written, sitting these living turnarounds will show you a world and show you how to live in the world, a world that I had no access to, or very little access to before the work found me. Let's look at 6.
I never want to know that animals are suffering and feel so hurt and helpless that humanity can be so insensitive to animals.
I'm willing to
know that animals are suffering, and I'm willing to feel so hurt and helpless. And I'm willing to think that humanity can be so insensitive to animals.
Yeah. Because that I don't have to tell you what believing those thoughts, I don't have to tell you the pain that causes you. You know it well.
Yeah.
I couldn't even assume to know what it is, but I recall my own. It's a helpless world and a cruel world that you're showing us on this worksheet, one we're all familiar with. So I'm willing to, I look forward.
I look forward to knowing that animals are suffering, to feeling hurt and helpless, and to thinking that humanity can be so insensitive to animals and people.
Yeah. And I still don't know that animals suffer or not. So I work with the animal I can work with, and that's myself. And I find that in that peace, courage isn't needed. Eventually, courage isn't needed. It's just, to do the right thing just becomes like taking a walk. You never know what we're going to see in the world okay, sweetheart, this is really beautiful, a beautiful worksheet. Thank you for being our teacher today.
Thank you so much for staying with me.
Oh, honey, let us know how you continue to do this worksheet and how you live these turnarounds. And living turnarounds become so comfortable that they become a way of life minus the stress.
Yeah, because that's what you said. Courage isn't needed, and if I feel like a coward, it's because I feel like I need so much courage, and I don't want to be in that state of mind. I would just, like you said, I want to go there and knock like I'm just going for a walk.
You'd say, basically, I brought you a cake and then everything you said, and if you ever need any help, let me know. I have, how many animals do you have? 7?
Yeah, well, I have 2 of my own and take care of 7 stray cats and animals.
I take care of 9 animals, and if you ever need any help, let me know. I don't know that I can help you, but I'm good with animals, and I hope you enjoy the cake. And none of that you have to say, but your worksheet will show you.
Yeah.
Oh, dear community, thank you. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time at homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.